back to my channel, Life with me, Sandy. I know, I haven't been recording in such a long time. But you know, things been going on. My birthday, whoop, whoop, whoop. My husband's birthday, kids' birthday, kids starting school. It's just been a lot. But anyway, today I am going to show you how to make Haitian rice and beans, okay? Diri Kole Pwa. That's what it's called. So let's get started. Now, you will need, I'm making this meal for Thanksgiving dinner. So therefore, the portion is quite a lot, right? So I am going to be boiling 1 pound of red beans, okay? And then here I have garlic powder, and then I have the Creole seasoning right here, and onion powder, chicken bouillon, parsley, cloves, and of course you need rice, okay? And we're going to use olive oil and some water. Oh, and also we're going to be using épices. I have a video of that on my channel, so you can go and take a look at that. And also you will need some garlic, celery, green peppers, and onions. And what I did, I already pre-chopped everything up. So this is like 2 pieces of garlic, a half a green pepper, a little bit of onions, and like 1 stalk of celery. Just cut it up finely. Okay, so now the beans are already boiled, right? And you want them soft, but not too soft. You want them a little bit firm, because we're not making sauce Pwa Wouj. That means we're not making red beans over white rice. We're making red beans and rice. So therefore, you don't want your beans to be too soft. However, you want them to be cooked. So this is how ultimately your water would look. What you do is you put your beans aside, and then you use the water that you boiled the beans with to make the red beans and rice. Now, I'm going to measure the water intake so I can know exactly how much rice I need to put in. Okay, so I measured the water, and it's 12 cups of water. So for 12 cups of water, I'm going to use 6 cups of rice, all right? Now, what I did was I removed the water, and this is the pot that I boiled the beans in. What I'm going to do is add in all the ingredients. We're gonna fry them, and I'll show you. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is pour some oil. I like to use olive oil, and then I kind of like stir the oil in the pot. And then we're going to fry the peppers, onions, celery, and garlic. Then we stir it. Okay, so now I'm putting in the chicken in the water, all the seasonings, garlic powder, Creole seasoning, onion powder, and you want the peppers and the onions to be caramelized and seasoned well so you can taste delicious. And also cloves. It smells so good. See, and then you want the fire to be a little high, because you basically want to fry this. And then you put the épices. This is the Haitian seasoning. Put that in there. Also some dry parsley. Okay, now you add in the beans. want to fry your beans a little bit. So now you're going to let the beans marinate in all the yummy seasonings that I just added in. Okay, so once the beans start frying, then you add in the water that you boiled the beans in. Okay, make sure this is the water that you boiled the beans in. Here you get the color. The coloring goes into the rice. So this is 4 cups. Now remember, I'm making 12 cups. Okay, and then this is the 12 cup. Okay, so now next step is to allow the water to boil. Once the water boils with the beans, then we'll add in the rice, and then you can cover it so it can boil a little bit quicker. All right, but keep an eye on it because you don't want it to overflow, and then you have to wash your stove. Too much work. Now, while we're waiting for this to boil, I'm going to go ahead and wash 6 cups of jasmine rice. So now, look, it's boiling and it smells so yummy. Mes amis, ça va? Okay, now I tasted the water and it's missing just a little bit more seasoning. So I'm going to add soul food seasoning, just a little bit, like a half a teaspoon. And then I'm going to add Haitian seasoning, just a little bit, because my kids don't like the food spicy. So I'm just adding just a dash, okay? All right, so here it is. I'm going to pour the rice in. So next you do is poke the rice to make sure that the water is evenly distributed in the pot. And then once you don't see any more water, then you can simmer the rice. All right, guys, so now what we do is we're gonna let the rice cook, and we're going to lower the heat to like low, like number 1 or 2, or maybe even lower. And we're going to simmer the rice, so you don't see any water in there. And Haitians call it tout fait julienne, meaning we're going to simmer the rice, we're going to cover it, and then the rice will be ready in like 20 minutes or so. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take a spoonful of butter. I know it looks a lot, but it really isn't, because we're feeding a family of 30. So now what I do is cut it in half, like in 3 pieces, and put it inside the rice like that on each side. Okay, so now that I placed the butter on the side and inside of the rice, you don't have to cover it again, but you can go ahead and cook it for about 5 more minutes, and then your rice will be ready. So my rice tastes amazing, okay? It tastes amazing. Mes amis, ça va? Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Please subscribe and share and like with all your friends and family. All right, you have a wonderful day. Thanks.